Natural Health 360 channel warmly welcomes all of you, uncles, aunts, and my dear older friends. As we step into our 50s and 60s, we begin to notice unusual signals from our body. A slight change in diet, and suddenly the stomach feels bloated, and our energy drops. We go for a routine checkup, and the doctor tells us we have fatty liver, elevated liver enzymes. And many of us wonder, I don't even drink alcohol. Why do I have fatty liver? I used to ask that same question. But after more than 30 years of caring for thousands of older patients, I've realized, alcohol is no longer the #1 cause of fatty liver. Everyday foods are the silent, dangerous culprit. I remember a patient of mine named Tu. She's 62, a retired literature teacher from Da Lat. She never drinks, lives moderately, and even practices yoga regularly. Yet her routine blood test showed fatty liver, stage 2. She was shocked and confused. I asked about her daily diet. Every morning, she drank smoothies with bananas, mangoes, and watermelon. In the afternoon, she'd snack on brown rice crackers and oats. For dinner, she avoided greasy food and ate whole grains instead. Sounds very healthy, right? In fact, those very things, the ones that seem good, were overloading her liver. I'm telling you this story not to make you scared or anxious, but to remind you, what looks healthy may not always be right for your body, especially after a certain age. The liver of a young person is different from that of someone over 60. As we age, the liver loses its strength and needs to be unburdened, not overloaded. Imagine your liver as a smart waste treatment center in your body. Every day, it filters and processes hundreds of substances. But if you keep pouring in sugar, especially fructose from sweet fruits, smoothies, and juices, or refined carbs like white bread and rice, the liver works overtime. It doesn't get the chance to rest. It can't cleanse itself. Most people don't realize this. Fructose, the sugar in fruit, is processed only by the liver. If you eat too much, the excess fructose turns into fat inside your liver. That's how you end up with fatty liver, even if you've never touched a drop of alcohol. And there's more. Refined vegetable oils, often seen as healthy, become toxic when heated to high temperatures for frying and sautéing. They cause silent inflammation in the liver. Have you heard someone say, oats every morning are great for health? Or, green smoothies detox your liver? These aren't wrong, for healthy people. But if your liver is already damaged, they may not help you, and could even make things worse. Another patient once told me, "Doctor, I eat whole grains every day, but my liver hasn't improved." I asked, "Did you cut out sugar, reduce carbs, avoid vegetable oils?" She went silent. We often look for miracle foods, or magical supplements, hoping they'll save the liver. But here's the truth. No superfood can undo the damage if you keep hurting your body daily. Let me give you a picture. If a lake is being polluted every single day, do you think sprinkling a little vitamin C or antioxidants will bring the fish back to life? No way. Your liver is like that lake. If you keep adding toxic or burdening foods every day, no liver detox, food or pill will work until you stop poisoning it. So, what actually helps the liver? It's very simple. Good foods for the liver are not magical. They are foods that make your liver's job easier. Start with things that seem humble. Free-range eggs, rich in choline, which helps the liver break down fats. Many people fear cholesterol, but that's an old misunderstanding. If the eggs are clean and from naturally raised chickens, they're your liver's best friend. Clean red meat, when raised without industrial chemicals, it contains methionine, which helps the liver create glutathione, one of the most powerful antioxidants. Cruciferous vegetables, kale, bok choy, broccoli, these support your liver's natural detox enzymes. Walnuts, macadamias, low in carbs, high in healthy fats, they reduce insulin resistance, a major cause of fatty liver. And if you enjoy coffee, like I do, 1 or 2 cups a day is fine, as long as you don't add condensed milk or sugar. I know, these changes aren't easy, especially when you've eaten a certain way for decades. But remember, your health doesn't demand perfection. It only asks that you start making small adjustments. Ask yourself, is my liver overloaded? If the answer is yes, then the first step isn't about adding more supplements or miracle foods. It's about removing the burden, slowly, gently. Sometimes, healing comes not from what you add, but from what you let go. If you found this video helpful, please share it with your loved ones, especially those over 50. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel. In upcoming videos, I'll talk more about how to design the right diet for aging bodies, from liver to heart to diabetes care. I'm Dr. Thanh. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.